some leaders, and I agree with Honorable Kaunya, some leaders, their only claim to leadership is actually eliminating his opponents. You know, making it impossible for any opponent to come in. And they are proudly going around saying, this is the deterrent measures are put in place. Nobody can address a meeting in my constituency if he's going to mention my name. So the only way they are in office is because there's no other one. Because he has beaten all the other people, he has harassed them, he sent goons. Those leaders, if today we were successful, and we are attempting, we are working hard to do so, to arrest all his people and take away with the gangs, they will never get a single vote. The only reason why the voter puts their name there is because they either terrorize them or they have eliminated their opponents. This culture must come to an end. Lastly, judiciary. This is, I don't know. I mean, in the first lesson of constitutional law, you will be told in first year that there are things that judges must take judicial notice. You don't need to plead it before a court of law for them to appreciate that the country is suffering because of these acts of goons and gangs. But yet, judges are still releasing these people to the public. They don't care about the bail terms. As long as a number of opposition leaders have appeared before court, it is enough proof to say that rights have been violated and release these people to go. When you're saying we have done nothing, when after the protest of 2025, over 1,000 people were arrested by the by the IG, including those who banned police station in Kikuyu, in Olkalau, in all these other places. What happened? What happened? The courts released them. Of course, you know, leaders made noise, watu yangu. The courts released them. They went back to their society. They were back the other day. They were in Kikuyu.